Welcome to Trinity Manor at Westerra Personal Care Home. Licensed by the Saskatchewan Ministry of Health, Trinity Manor is part of the Emmanuel Care community. As a Catholic organization, Trinity Manor at Westerra celebrates the sacredness and joy of every stage of life, including the trials that come as we age. We have 3 tiers of care at Trinity Manor, and I have some examples to share with you that will demonstrate each tier of care. I'd like you to meet Helen. She's 62 years old and recently had a stroke. While her mobility was not affected by the stroke, her memory and thought processing is now impaired. She needs reminding and cueing for her personal care and for her meal times. She also needs supervision and minimal assistance with bathing and grooming morning and evening and medication management. Helen is receiving Tier 1 care. Helen is so happy that her children helped her find Trinity Manor. She says her favorite thing is attending Mass without having to travel to a church. Next, I'd like you to meet Ivan and Betty Lou. They've been married for 60 years and decided a year ago to sell their home and move to Trinity Manor, independent retirement community. They have enjoyed making new friends and the active lifestyle. Ivan has had dementia for a few years, and Betty Lou has been his sole caregiver. Ivan's dementia is progressing, and Betty Lou is feeling overwhelmed with meeting his increasing care needs, and they've decided to add personal care to their monthly fees. Ivan needs assistance by one helper with grooming, dressing, especially fasteners, buttons, zippers, and belts, and some help at mealtime, including cutting up food. His medications are totally managed by the Trinity Manor care team. He also has a long-term urinary catheter that needs daily and nightly attention and monthly replacing. He's independent with a wheelchair, and he's able to walk a short distance with an assist of one caregiver. Ivan is receiving Tier 2 care. Ivan and Betty Lou say the reason they chose Trinity Manor is because of all the places we viewed, Trinity Manor was the only one that offered spiritual care. All the others were very nice and provided for all physical needs, but Trinity Manor was the only one that would also support our spiritual needs. Peter is a 90-year-old Korean War veteran and a widower who has managed with assistance to live in his own home. He has COPD, congestive heart failure, insulin-dependent diabetes, a long-term catheter, and a below-the-knee prosthesis from a war injury. He also has glaucoma and significantly impaired vision. He has limited mobility, able to walk with a walker and an assist of one less than 10 meters. He needs assistance to complete his menus and verbal cueing at mealtime as to where his food is located at the table. He's able to use a wheelchair, although he gets fatigued and sometimes needs help to propel it. He needs assistance with morning and evening personal care, dressing, applying his prosthesis, showering and bathing. His catheter needs daily and weekly care and monthly changing. All his medications need to be managed by the Trinity Manor care team. Peter is receiving Tier 3 care. Having recently moved into personal care at Trinity Manor, he says, "I feel so much safer here. I was so lonesome at home, and here I'm part of a community. I've already made some new friends." Sound familiar? It's a perfect time to book a personal tour and see for yourself or someone you love how great life can be at Trinity Manor.